Imagine a world where scientists discover a way to pause time. Not slow it down, not speed it up, but truly press pause. Everything freezes. The air, the falling of raindrops, the beating of hearts. The world becomes a still image, and only the one who holds this technology remains in motion. At first, the discovery sparks amazement. In laboratories, they demonstrate frozen pendulums, birds suspended mid-flight, water crystallized in mid-air like glass sculptures. Scientists explain that whoever activates the device continues to exist in their own rhythm, while the rest of reality falls into absolute silence. People applaud, and the media calls it the greatest revolution in history. The benefits seem endless. Surgeons could freeze time during operations to save lives. Rescuers could halt disasters, pulling people out of danger before the moment of impact. Pilots could pause mid-air if something goes wrong. Students dream of stopping time the night before an exam, giving themselves endless hours to study. But soon the darker side appears. If time can be paused, it can also be abused. Imagine a thief entering a bank, pressing the button, and suddenly every guard freezes like a statue. In a matter of minutes, he could walk out with a fortune. No one would ever know how it happened. Governments and militaries take notice. What if an army could freeze time on enemy territory? Battles would turn into one-sided games where one side is frozen while the other casually rearranges the pieces like pawns on a chessboard. Balance and fairness vanish. The power to stop time becomes the ultimate weapon. Then come the philosophical questions. What does life mean if one can step outside of its flow? Would a person remain the same if they lived years in a frozen world while others never even blinked? For them, weeks would pass, while for everyone else, not even a second. They would age in solitude, watching loved ones frozen with unchanging faces. Some use the pause for escape. They stop time just to sit in silence, away from the endless noise and pressure. But the more often they press the button, the harder it is to return. Real life feels too fast, too chaotic. Soon people become addicted, trapped in the illusion of endless stillness. Scientists issue warnings. Pausing time may disrupt the natural order of the universe. Even the smallest action during a pause, shifting a speck of dust, moving an object, alters events in unpredictable ways. With every pause, the world that resumes is slightly different, invisible to most, but deeply felt by those who have lived outside of time. And so, humanity faces the ultimate question. Are we ready for such a discovery? The ability to control time is not just power or convenience. It is a test of morality, of sanity, and of the very meaning of existence. Because if time can be stopped, then the greatest law of life disappears and the inevitability of each passing moment. And without that inevitability, we risk losing the very thing that makes life precious. The awareness that every moment is unique, fleeting, and will never return.